purpose or if it was an accident?
Yeah, they were like, we don't know who it was.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we got audio. I can hear ID. Yeah, I mean, it's better than that. Like I said, a table like wires. Really? I thought he said if they're...
Can I cue you, Jimmy? Or do you need that to hear the show?
It is what everybody is waiting for. Kevin and back there. Lucas just got to the
I want to use my
less than 5 minutes ago. I'm going to have radio photography.
I'm just wondering, can I see if I can hear anything out of yours? I'd like
Who are these people?
I'm listening to you. I am. I follow directions.
all right, let's get moving over here. On this side of the speakers. Frank on this side. Come up, you guys. Let's all be cozy.
It's right there. The sun is right there. Where's your red tie? Red was yesterday. This is another day. All right. I'm not speaking. So I don't know what teaching is. Here's the
Where am I going? I'm looking behind you. You know, you always want someone back to you. I'm well, thank you.
Good.
Great to see you. It's going well. Give me fun. Good to see everybody.
All right,
Nice.
come on up.
You guys need to be in the shot a little more.
Yeah. I'll just kind of do side to side. Kathy's being on
They
this
really
side
want
here.
you guys to be the enforcers.
Like this facial hair now. That's right.
While they get their B-roll or whatever. So, you know. Hey!
I want those. I feel like I can't wear them.
What's up, people? We're good? We're good. All right.
Can't be like the
All right. Wow. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Chiefs Kingdom, and welcome to, I think, what will be one of the most exciting weeks in the history of Kansas City. First of all, we are all assembled here to congratulate the Kansas City Chiefs on bringing home another Vince Lombardi trophy as the world champions of the National Football League. Let's give that a round of applause. And we are also excited to talk about the details for what should be a memorable celebration for everyone here in Chiefs Kingdom this week. We are working with so many different agencies, including behind me, you see represented our aviation department, our federal agency colleagues, the Kansas City Fire Department, Kansas City's police department, the city of Kansas City, Missouri is represented by our manager, Jackson County, the Kansas City Sports Commission, and so many, indeed thousands of folks that will make sure through their work that we have a great celebration and parade this week. Coming up next will be Kathy Nelson to tell us a few more details about the parade, but a few things that I want to make sure everyone in Kansas City knows. First, we're making sure that this is an event that's family friendly. We encourage you to bring your children, bring your families, and we have folks that are committed to making sure it's safe. We've invested mightily in making sure that there are restroom facilities, that there's accessibility viewing areas, that there are screens along the route to make sure that this will be the best parade that we've ever had, and we have a good deal of experience with it of late. Another thing that we're making sure is that this is something that we incorporate all of Kansas City in connection with it. Not just our workforce, but our businesses downtown. So many others will get to be a part of it. We encourage you to get there early, spend some money in downtown Kansas City. If you come through, bring your kindest selves, and more than anything, to make sure that you're a happy part of our celebration. Kansas City truly is a championship city. And we are proud of the fact that we get to celebrate not just the Chiefs, but so much progress in our community. 2 weeks from now, we'll be right back here to celebrate the opening of our new KCI Airport Terminal. Some weeks later, we'll go back to Union Station and Liberty Memorial to celebrate and be part of the NFL Draft. And we look forward to more great events and exciting news over the years ahead. I think more than anyone, our workers, the folks who keep Kansas City running each and every day, who are helping us build these special events. With that, and with a hoarse voice, because I got back from the Super Bowl just today, I will turn it over to my good friend that I also had the chance to see in Arizona, Kathy Nelson, to give us details, who's done great work in making sure not just that this event is well planned, but so many others that are helping Kansas City grow each and every day. Kathy, please take it away.
Thank you. I also have a little bit of a rasp voice after cheering last night like all of you, so thank you, Mayor Lucas. As he shared, my name is Kathy Nelson, President and CEO for the Kansas City Sports Commission and for Visit KC. And wow, I'd like to really thank the Chiefs for yet another exciting season and yet another opportunity and a reason to celebrate. So on Wednesday, as you all know, we will host a Chiefs Kingdom Champions Parade presented by Kansas City. The parade will begin at 12 noon at 6th and Grand Boulevard. The parade route will then head south on Grand all the way to Pershing, ending up at Union Station with the backdrop of the National World War I Museum and Memorial. Immediately following our Chiefs Kingdom's Champions Parade, we will then host a victory rally in front of Union Station at approximately 1:45 p.m. or shortly after the end of the parade, once those last few buses have arrived. For fans attending the parade, be sure and dress warm or at least weather appropriate. Hopefully it's a little bit more like today. Be sure to try and carpool or use the KCATA park and ride options and arrive early to find a spot to view the parade or rally. As Mayor Lucas shared, this is a family-friendly event. Fans are reminded that public consumption of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. We will offer designated space inside of Crown Center Square for wheelchairs and ADA accessibility. Please be advised that space is limited as is first come, first served. The parade and rally will also be televised within the Crown Center area, and ASL interpreters will be present. Union Station will be closed to the public that day. Of course, we need that to celebrate. We expect mobile phone reception will be impacted due to large crowds, and please make a plan should you be separated from your friends and family. We will have police up here in a minute to talk about the 7 child reunification locations, and please do not bring drones. Federal law prohibits the use of those drones over parade crowds. The Kansas City Police Department has been working in tandem with us to create a very safe and secure parade route. Please welcome Chief Stacy Graves to share plans on street closures and child reunification locations.
Hi. The Kansas City, Missouri Police Department is ready to facilitate people having a good time and celebrating at the Chiefs Victory Parade. The parade route will shut down at 2 p.m. Tuesday, February 4th, and will remain closed until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, February the 5th. As Kathy said, the parade starts at 11:30, February 5th, followed by a celebration at Union Station. And I want you to know there will be hundreds and hundreds of officers along the route and at the Union Station. 19 local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies will be assisting KCPD with the celebration. Don't worry, this will not detract from police protection in the rest of the city. Our patrol divisions will also be staffed and ready to respond to calls for service citywide. But I want you to know that KCPD has brought in so many of not only our partners but also our own members, everywhere from investigative units, from also to academy, and we'll also have some of our new academy recruits also helping us keep the security what it should be on the route on Wednesday. Otherwise, please need your help to make sure that the parade is enjoyable and safe for everyone. And on that, I just want to note that during the Royals Parade, we had about 100 kids that were lost. We will have 7 reunification locations along the route. Those will be posted on our social media and some of our websites. We just want you to make sure that you have a plan when you bring your kiddos with you. Like the mayor said, we want a safe family event. Make sure that if your kid is of the age where they could possibly run off and kind of get lost in the crowd, that they have some kind of maybe a wristband or maybe even write their name on their hand. That way when they come across an officer, we can make sure that they get reunified with their family as soon as possible. I just want to let you guys know we're excited. The men and women of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department look forward to helping Kansas City celebrate this historic victory, and we thank the Kansas City Chiefs for making this possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Graves. One note of clarification. The parade start time is actually 12 noon. We did move it back this year, so we hosted it at 11:30 in 2020, yeah. Now it's 2023. Okay. So 12 noon start time. Next, I'd like to ask Jimmy Walker from the fire department to highlight how they will be handling medical services. Jimmy?
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so like Chief Graves was saying, Kansas City Fire Department has invited numerous mutual aid partners that we have throughout the region to come in and assist us with emergency medical services. We're not only providing emergency medical services, but rest assured that we are also working with the National Guard to provide air monitoring, as well as we'll have suppression units in case a fire were to break out along the route. So during the parade, we'll have numerous mobile foot crews working along the parade route with about eight areas where ambulances will be staged. Some of these ambulances might not be Kansas City, Missouri Fire Department ambulances, but rest assured they're part of our mutual aid partners, and they'll be there. We have approximately 200 firefighters from our department and from other departments that will be working medical. At the rally site, there will be 2 medical tents that will be ER emergency room tents set up. One on the east side of Union Station, one on the west side of Union Station. And if you go to the parade's website, you can see a map that will show exactly where those locations are. That pretty much sums up what the fire department's doing. Like I said, about 200 folks on our staff that day that are dedicated just to this event.
Thank you. The Kansas City streetcar will cease operation starting at 12:01 a.m. on Wednesday. There is limited parking downtown. Be prepared to find time to park and walk to your viewing locations. And next, please welcome Chuck Ferguson with the KCATA to speak on our park and ride locations. Chuck?
Thank you, Kathy. Good afternoon. While our city's teams winning championships left and right never seems to get old, we are kind of practicing it so it's like a well-oiled machine. So I'm really thankful for that. I hope we have a lot more chances in the future. We, again, are offering 5 different park and rides for this event. There's the Kansas City Zoo, Worlds of Fun, Hy-Vee Arena, Oak Park Mall and Overland Park, and 47th and State Metro Center at the Unified Government. We're going to be operating more than 400 buses to get people cycled through the event, starting as early as 7 in the morning, and then we'll end at probably about 5 at night. We're going to have more than 300 school buses as part of this event, so thankfully schools canceled or we would be in a world of hurt. Everybody would be driving. So come on down, find the park and ride closest to you. The chiefsparade.com will have all of the continuing updated information that we'll put on there from a transit perspective. So.
Great. Thank you. And like they have all mentioned, all of the updated information can be found on that website, chiefsparade.com. And again, all of these championships and opportunities to host big events in our cities continue to help us grow more and more and host events like the NFL Draft coming up in April. Numerous organizations have been working together to make the parade and rally a memorable event for everyone, showcasing our city, and the planning of a Super Bowl celebration certainly is not taken lightly, and it takes a lot of planning and a lot of hours to make this a success and safe and fun environment. And I'm so proud of the collaborative efforts of so many organizations and people. I really want to thank, of course, Mayor Lucas and the city of Kansas City, Missouri, and Brian Platt with the city manager's office. I know Melissa's here with the city manager's office. None of this happens without them. Jackson County, and of course, Jackson County Executive Frank White. Frank, thank you for everything you're doing to support the parade. The Jackson County Sports Complex Authority and Jim Rowland. Thank you to Union Station, George. As always, thank you for allowing us to take over your building and use that as the front door to our city, and to the National World War I Museum and Memorial, Crown Center, and of course the Missouri National Guard in helping us out. Special thanks to Kelly O'Neill Wenzel, who's over here. Kelly, wave. We cannot do this. Our Sports Commission staff is a small staff of 15, and we ramp up when events like this happen with Kelly O'Neill and her staff at O'Neill Events. And to my team at the Kansas City Sports Commission, thank you. I know this is 7 days a week right now, preparing for parade and the draft but we're all very passionate about creating a great memory for our city, and of course for the Kansas City Chiefs, their families and friends. So thanks for being out here this afternoon. We're willing and able now to take questions if you have anything else for us. And Mayor?
Talk about the whole Bud Light situation with the ban that's
Sure.
supposed to be thrown out here.
Yes, Stacy, I'll jump on this one, and you're welcome to jump on as well. So yes, we have been made aware of a tweet from Bud Light. We are in communication with them. Please know that they will only be able to hand out free Bud Light to licensed locations. They are not involved in the parade route. They will not be walking up and down the parade route, but you might see a celebrity or two inside of a licensed location that would be able to hand you a Bud Light. Great question. Yes. Street closures. Chief Graves, I might have you come back up.
With the street closure, it will all be on our website. It breaks it down by what streets that are actually going to be closed. It shows you the parade route itself. And really, I can't stress enough, we are going to be shutting down the parade route tomorrow. And we won't be opening it back up until Wednesday after 7 p.m. So we will have the parade route shut down for more than 24 hours.
I've got a question to Kathy,
Okay.
too. We got a news tip of a bunch of buses in Chicago that were driving down with red tape and chief stuff. Were those the buses coming in to carry the players for Wednesday?
There may have been a few buses from all different cities throughout the United States that are here to help us put on a terrific parade rally. Following a victory on Sunday night, the turnaround time is not quite long enough, so maybe not. Leave it at that. And back to Chief Graves and your question about that. Please know that this is for the security and the safety of everyone participating and enjoying the parade. We know that this is a direct disruption to residents and businesses. Please be willing to work with us. I do know that, at certain times, I believe that the police will allow residents, of course, in to maybe too light there on Grand and other opportunities. When we host big events, it's a disruption, and I think we'll be willing to work with anybody except, of course, during the parade itself.
If I could add, crossing during the parade, there may be some intersections where some of that will be allowed, but once the parade starts, or even I think it's like after 9, there will be nothing, no traffic, no pedestrian traffic allowed on the route. And we have added additional resources to our route this year to where we don't have a same situation that happened in 2020. So our route will be shut down and it will be secure.
Chief Graves, when you mentioned the situation in 2020, are you referring to the person who sped down the route?
Yes, we do have a vehicle mitigation plan once again this year.
Thank you. No, I think we're good.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.